Hi, I'm Danielle with Ribbon Storage, and welcome to my craft room. Today I'm going to be making one of the cards from my Platinum and Royal Blue card kit. Let's get started. I always start with the card front, but for this card it's a little bit different. There's just this smaller piece of this American Craft color core. It's a royal blue color. And you're going to want to make sure that you put the double-sided tape on the back side of the paper. So the American Craft paper has texture to it, has a beautiful linen texture to it. I love it. And the back side, the texture is not as deep. So you want to make sure that you have more texture towards the front. Then we're going to put tape. I have to make sure I'm doing it on the right side. On the back side of the Platinum weave ribbon, it has a little bit less, you can't see the black as well on the back side. It's a little faded, and so you'll know that that is the back side. And we're going to put that over and cover up that seam from the blue paper and just overlap a little bit. Then I'm going to lay that down flat, and we're going to stick that right to the card front. Next, we're going to use this double-faced, it's a Haute Couture royal blue satin, and I just love the color of this. It has a little bit of a silver tint to it, and I just think that is so beautiful, and it goes perfectly with all these other ribbons that we're layering in here. We're just going to put that one a little bit farther over, kind of leave enough of that platinum ribbon showing through, and just flatten that down. Next, we're going to add the double-faced satin Pico ribbon. And again, this one's double-faced, so there's no front or back. And I'm just going to put that right here. And we're going to leave a little bit of that Haute Couture showing through on this side. So give yourself a little bit of space there. Then our second piece of gray or silver Pico, and I want the card to show through a little bit. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of space between that royal blue satin, and make sure you're giving yourself enough ribbon to wrap around. Then we're going to turn that over, and I'm going to run my double-sided tape all around the edges and a little bit extra where the ribbon's going to wrap around. And use your card front to just wrap that around. You'll notice it's coming up a little bit. That happens. So what we're going to do is just use our double-sided tape to grab that ribbon and pull it right down in place. And we need to add some tape over top anyway, because we need something to tack that trim to, because we still got 2 more pieces of trim that we're going to do. So we want to make sure we have tape all the way to the edge. And I'm going to start by centering the one blue piece of trim right here over the Pico. And pull it tight and wrap that around and stick it to the tape on the back. Then I'm going to center this second piece of blue trim just right in the middle of that space we have left. I'm going to wrap that around. And then I'm just going to tack it down, start the tape up there and pull it into the middle. It'll help give you tape to keep that in place and to stick to the card front. Stick to the card base. Sorry, that's what we're going to do next. Pull that over there. Just center. There we go. Next, we're going to use our quick drying tacky glue. And I'm just going to put these little dots where we want the gems to go. So I'm going to kind of center my gems right down this part right here. And if you put too much on, it doesn't matter. That's why I like to use the whatever glue you use, get a clear drying glue. That way if you kind of mess up or put too much glue on, it will dry clear. Now these flat back jewels are so light. I'm just wetting my finger and then putting them down there, because once I have them on the ribbon, I'll be able to use my dental tweezers, is what these are. They have a little bit of a ridge inside of them. It makes it so much easier to handle flat back jewels. There we go. I'm just gonna move that a little bit so that's in place. Push that one down a little bit. And just center them how you want them. There we go. Now we're gonna add our silver jewels. I'm just gonna put my little glue dots right there. Put these silver flatbacks are a little bit easier to pick up than those crystals. The crystals are so light, sometimes it's hard to pick them up. And we're just gonna lay that down. That one turned over, there we go. Oops. Got away from me. There we go. That's all there is to it. Now that'll dry clear and you won't even see that. There we go. Now, if you've purchased my kit, you're aware that I have a detailed instruction manual that comes with it. So it gives you beautiful close-up pictures and helps you see how to put each of the cards together. Or of course, you've already found my YouTube channel and I have detailed instruction videos for all 10 of my beautiful, unique, and easy cards. Thanks so much for joining me today.